Hello guys, and welcome to Daily Market Movements. Welcome to another episode of Indice Watch. In today's video, we're going to be analyzing the NASDAQ100 followed by the S&P500. I've had many messages on my YouTube channel and people getting in touch with me over on the streaming service with regards to the volatility as of recent. It's been very hectic since we started the new trading year. This is the second week now that we're trading in the red. But the good news is that I believe we are coming to the end of it. I've got the NASDAQ100 here. If I pull a percentage calculator from the highs, we're now down 8.34%, and for those who do not know, a correction is typically anywhere between 5 to 10%. So if we did go down 10%, where does that take us? It takes us just above that 200-day EMA, which I believe would be a healthy correction, and I do believe buyers would then come in and step in and protect that 200-day EMA. But we're currently testing this uptrend that we've been trading in since May 2020. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you, right? We have to eventually break below this uptrend. We can't continue to rise at this current rate. Look, we will be at bloody 25,000 in a few months' time if we carry on with this, this steep acceleration here for the NASDAQ100. So, one day we will have to break below it. It could be, now we are currently trading below this uptrend. It all depends on the daily and of course the weekly close. But as I mentioned, if we do break down and break below the swing high of that hammer candlestick that we formed the other day, then that to me tells me that we're going down towards a 200-day EMA. But it's not a bad thing. I think medium and long term, we do go a lot higher. Also, looking at the RSI, we're still some way off being considered to be oversold here. We're currently at 37. Any reading below 30 tells us that we are oversold, so we still could go lower, but again, it all depends about this little candlestick here. If we break below the swing lows of this week, which if I put a price on it, it's 15,150, that then tells me we're going towards a 200-day EMA. But if we were to see us finish in the green today, that would be very positive, as we would be back above that uptrend. Let's go over to the S&P 500. S&P 500, unlike the NASDAQ 100, is only down, I think it's like 3.9%. Yeah, okay, you could say 4%. So we've actually dropped a lot less compared to the NASDAQ 100, and that's due to the fact the S&P 500 is a basket of both growth and value stocks. So we've seen tech stocks get really hurt over the past couple of weeks, but on the flip side, we've seen value stocks perform very well, especially the banks with interest rates hiking. So that's kind of helped the S&P 500 stay afloat. But even if we were to go down 5%, where does that take us? It takes us to this uptrend that we've been trading in since May 2020. So I don't think it would be the end of the world, but just like the NASDAQ 100, it all depends on this swing low of that hammer candlestick that we formed earlier on this week. If we break below 4,573, that then tells me we're going to the uptrend. That level is pretty much on the uptrend anyway. But again, if we did see us finishing the green during today's trading session, that would be a move back above the 50-day EMA, which of course would be very positive, especially to get the weekly close there. But I just wanted to come onto YouTube, guys. I know that many of you are getting freaked out at this moment in time with so much negativity out there, especially on Twitter. I'm just traders are just seeing negative days, red days, red days, red days. But this is positive. Corrections do happen in bull markets. These actually offer fantastic buying opportunities. I was just explaining over on my streaming service that today I have gone and injected another $20,000, which I had sitting in cash. I've gone and bought some more stocks, some of my favorite stocks, which of course I've shared signals over on the streaming service. So if you want to get involved in them, make sure you go and subscribe. But I'm very, very bullish. I think the S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 will perform very well this year. The reason as to why we have seen so much downward pressure over the past 2 weeks is because JP Morgan and Goldman Sachs, two of the largest banks in the world, have come out and said that they anticipate the Fed to do 4 rate hikes this year instead of 3. I personally disagree with this statement. Of course, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion, and I'm coming onto YouTube to share my opinion with you all, and it's up to you how you act on it. But I personally do not see the Fed hiking 4 times this year. I think it will be very difficult for them to do that. Even if it does need to happen, I don't think that they would do it, because of the markets would probably fall a lot lower. And of course, it would put added pressure on Jerome Powell. But of course, inflation at this moment in time is at an all-time high. We just had a reading out the other day. I think it was on Wednesday, and it's at its highest level since 1982, up 7%. So as long as inflation continues to rise, then yes, there is that threat that rates could be hiked 4 times. But personally, I think that we will only see 3 rate hikes, which could lead for an upside surprise in the markets later on down the line, as investors start to realize that the markets will only be hiking 3 times instead of 4. And that is going to wrap it up for today's video. But just before I let you leave, I just want to quickly show you our brand new streaming service. We've recently launched this website that you can see in front of you. This is where we provide in-depth analysis videos as well as trading signals via our Telegram group chat. How it works is really simple. We have 2 subscription plans. First one is a monthly fee of $19.99, and the second plan is only $209.99 for a year's subscription. Once subscribed, you'll then have access to all of our in-depth analysis videos, as well as access to our private Telegram group chat. We cover various markets such as commodities, US stocks, indices, and cryptocurrencies. We also have a video category where we provide educational content so that you can improve your trading skills. If this sounds appealing to you, then you can find our website link in the description of this YouTube video at dailymarketmovements.com. If not, then I would just like to take this time to say thank you for watching today's YouTube video. Please give my channel a subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you very much, and I hope to see you again soon.